once again, welcome to Lunch Money. I'm your host, Gina Savage, joined by host Christy Miller. We are your new noon daytime comedy talk show. And welcome.
Hello.
I never do it as well. I'm trying. You gotta get back there.
No, it's actually in the front.
Oh,
It's
there it is.
like behind the teeth. Like you roll your R's. Like rolling your R's. There you go.
It's early.
It is.
I got a drink from my bra.
I got one too.
Is it a new cup today?
Yes. Oh, this week's cup is brought to you by my original home club and yours, Caroline's on Broadway.
Wow.
Right? Hello, Lewis.
Lewis Miranda. Gina. I remember Lewis real quick. He met my sister. He's like, yeah, I heard a lot about you. Sister, yeah, Jersey, got it. Have a good one. Sister, yeah, Jersey, got it. It was really... I love me some Lewis.
Oh, Lewis is everything. He's so shady and but in a funny, like he's so shady. And if you don't know him, you will take it so to heart.
Oh, man.
And it'll break you in half. The first time when I met him, when I moved here and I was with Mooney, and I see him at the club and he's got Pasquale, because he was like, Austin Powers. What was it? $1 million,
Yeah, exactly.
So yep. I see him and I'm like, oh, hey, Lewis, I'm Christy Miller, because I finally met him in person. And he goes, and he's petting his dog and he goes, whatever Mooney wants. And he turns and walks away. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's love. Because if you could just shade somebody right up front and just walk away, you have their respect.
Yeah. Yep.
It was great. So then I was always known, then after Mooney and I left in 2012, and then I ran into him like last year when I started going back. He goes, Mooney's girl, when I saw him on the street. Yeah. He probably forgot my name. He just calls me Mooney's girl. But
I'll take it. It's good.
I love, and so to Lewis Miranda, I miss you, and I can't wait for us to come back. So this is Lunch Money, ladies and gentlemen.
Lunch Money.
It's the week of Christmas. The week of Christmas.
It is. It's Christmas week. Yeah. Does it even feel like it?
Yeah. It's beginning to look a lot like syphilis.
Everywhere you go, except not. But anyway, you guys got some snow.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got some inches, baby. It's about time when I got some inches in my fucking apartment.
I knew it was coming. Is it still there?
Oh yeah, it's still there, because you know how the snow is. It likes to, take rent. I'm looking for my fucking fan because I was not prepared for my shit.
Early in the Facebook Live event shade. Yes. Well, it's 80 something here, so.
What? Wait, the temperature or the people? Hey-oh!
Both.
Hey-oh!
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm hot right now. I'm a commodity. All this is like, I'm in that right age between anybody 40 and up and anybody still alive.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
To them 90-year-olds on death row. And I mean,
I'm looking good. Oh yeah. I can even, even with a couple of extra pounds on me, I'm still like,
hey,
my father.
You're a 10 and a sea of dead.
Thanks. But it's true. My dad used to say, because my dad lived to be almost 90, I think. And he used to say all the time, I'm a hot commodity down here. I have a full head of hair. I can walk up the steps and I can drive at night.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, he
My
can
dad's
walk.
the funniest thing about me right now. Still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like if you could get out of bed by yourself, you're a piece of ass in Florida.
Man,
And if you
it's
can
so
help
funny.
somebody get out of bed,
Oh,
you are marriage material.
well, yeah, yeah.
I didn't even do it right.
Well, the security guy followed me, not for all the wrong reasons, but he was like, he saw me walking in the, because I'm doing a lot of exercising these days. I'm trying to get,
You're
in
trying to
shape.
you're trying to get the 60 and under crowd.
At least. And Jesus. And he saw me, and I kind of went through the pool entrance versus the front entrance, and
Right.
like he it was under. And now here's the thing: there was a woman on the 4th floor that she had not picked up her mail in like almost a week. So he's trying to. Yeah, I know. You know what that means. So,
Dad, you dad. Oh, there's a vacancy in the building, sweetie. We got a rent controlled vacancy, sweetie. Who wants in? Woo!
Oh, so bad.
I'm moving in.
So this guy, it's crazy. So he knows that I'm producing comedy shows, and he starts telling me ways to market the comedy show. And I was just like, isn't there
a dead bod?
Like, can we prioritize a little bit here? I don't think. I'm like, really?
Hey,
can
listen.
You check on 401 or whatever it was?
Listen, you got a dead body on the 4th floor, or a hot, warm body standing next to you that produces comedy. What part of the man's body his rock hard dick is gonna go for? The stiff one upstairs or the warm one upstairs? Hey-oh.
Yeah. So
this is daytime talk, people. Daytime talk.
Daytime. I need more coffee if it's going this way. Holy hell.
I'm drinking tea. I like to be teabagged.
Don't we all?
Oh, honey. Hey, guys, remember this? Hey, this is Florida right now.
And it is daytime, and welcome to the new noon. We're your new noon. I love that.
I know.
Yes, he was trying to tell me how I need flyers. Really? The concept never occurred to me. Wow, thank you, security guy. And your experience in comedy goes how far back?
His job, the fact that he left a dead body upstairs to talk to you about it is hilarious. He's killing the room, literally.
He's literally killing it. Holy hell. Anyway. Yes. So how was your week?
Not as fun as that one.
It gets better.
Well, there's no dead bodies, so that's a suck. We had some snow. The snow was beautiful. I love the snow. And there was some things that happened to a private taping for John Fugelsang the other night. And it was just a couple of us comics sitting there, and then he taped the stuff for a New Year's Eve pay-per-view special. It was just nice to be around everybody that you haven't seen in a long time. It was like a little family reunion. So it was nice. I needed that. It was really cathartic to actually be in, not just, dumb park shows, but be at a real show with big names that you work with and that you love. And I mean, not to put down the park shows because,
no, I get it.
I love those, but this was an intimate setting. It was private, and it was, fully, safe, and all the precautions were taken, and it was just, 6 of us in there, and he was taping, but it was really fun. And it's going to be it's a pay-per-view on New Year's Eve to benefit all the some COVID relief stuff. But it's a way to the comics went up and did a bunch of go fuck you 2020 jokes kind of thing.
Oh, good.
There's some big fucking names on this show, and it's awesome. And I was like, hey, I'm not famous enough to be asked to go on stage. This is great. I'm an audience member. They're like, you won't sell, Christy. You won't sell. That's not good. No, it's
well, it's good that you were there, though. Come on.
Oh, supporting. Yeah, I have a great laugh. That's why they called me. Like, hey, will you come down to the show? I'm like, yeah. because your laugh fills the room. So I can sound like 45 people when I laugh.
Yeah, me too at times. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
So
Yeah.
it was great. It was fun. But it was just nice to be around everybody and I needed it.
And feel human.
Yeah.
You know,
Like doing it
like
normal, but I felt like we were back in prohibition when alcohol was illegal and people were doing these little down under speakeasies, you know,
right.
and sneaking alcohol in and all this crazy shit. That's what I felt like we were. So yeah, it's that kind of vibe. So speaking of
Nice.
speakeasies,
Yes.
how was the show on the 17th at Gatsby's joint?
Thank you so much for asking, Christy. As you know,
Segues are for kids.
I feel like I just wear a crown. Thank you so much for asking. Now, here's the portion of the program where I tell you about. So yeah, it was great. You know, I had Esther Koo, Freddie Stebbins, Josh Rosen, who does, you know, Freddie does impressions, Josh does impressions. They're like spot on.
Right.
Flip Schultz came in. I actually did a set, and your man,
my dude
Jimmy
showed.
Jimmy Schubert was there.
The shoes. The shoes. Yeah. I knew Shuby was gonna show up. I knew because let me tell you something. Hey, Cupcake. Let me tell you something. Hey, Cupcake. Hey, you don't. Hey, gig. hey, Cupcake. No, he is the greatest.
Wow.
He is hilarious. He's like one of my first friends at the Comedy Store, and didn't treat me like some young open micer when I first got there. Was so supportive. Used to fucking he was the best. Like, you know, we're a fan.
Did you say you used to fuck?
Did we used to fuck? No, I said no. I said we used.
Did you used to fuck?
No.
Okay.
No. Said the Comedy Store. We used to fuck around and support each other. Is Zoom crashing?
It crashed on you. You guys were fucking. But anyway, no, I'm kidding.
Hey, a house fell on you.
Yeah.
No, but he's the best. But he's a stage whore, and he can't refuse a set, even if he's not getting paid. He will show up. That's because he's the best.
Well, let's just say I took care of him. And he was so funny. Now I've known about Jimmy for years, never worked with him. So the Mr. Koo, who, you know, mentioned that he was around, you know, I reached out to him and I had to give him this whole long spiel about, you know, I've known about you for a long time. I've heard great things about you, blah, blah, blah. These are my stats. And I was really, you know, it was a really great thing. So we had a lot of fun. You know, he was running late. He was running a little late, so I had to go on. And I was literally like, I have nothing to say except stay in your seats. Nothing to say. Just sit there. I'm going to tell 5 minutes of just things you won't even care about. Just hang tight because he's coming. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Well, that's your set. That works.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it does. It's hang tight. That's my set. Is yeah. And then Koo had a spot at this place called the Social Lounge, and it was you know, quite different than Gatsby's in that you know, there's just like it was more like dark and mysterious and like anything could happen in here, you know. It was just one of the yeah, you know, cops could come at any minute if you know, it was one of these like me. But it was so fun. Everybody was so great and gracious. So yeah, I have a double dose of comedy in the last couple of days. It was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank
Yay.
you. Yeah, so that's that in a nutshell. You know, Florida, like, you know, is open in the sense that it's, you know, people are, you know, they're going out. I mean, you never know. I mean, we're all wearing masks. We are. I mean, most of us, some aren't, but
well, let's be real. Most aren't.
Most aren't.
The responsible ones are. Let's all DeSantis needs to go. You know who needs to be your governor? Tom Cruise.
He does. Okay.
Right? Because that rant, I love Tom Cruise as an actor. I love his movies. Never found him attractive. Always found him a little petite. One wasn't my thing. Too milk dud, you know, too milk washed. But that rant, I think I've jerked off to it about 13 times. I've never wanted to fuck somebody so bad in my entire life listening to that rant.
I first of all, and I say first of all a lot. That's like my thing now. First of all.
No,
My
wait,
show, the show should be called First of All. First of all.
What you got to say it is like a real New Yorker. First of all,
let me tell you something about Tom Cruise. Me likes Tom Cruise. I don't care what the stories are, who did what to who when. Okay, I'm not so on board the Scientology. Maybe if you talk to me about it, maybe.
No, you won't be. Trust me.
All right. Well, listen.
Just fuck him and not talk about it.
Listen, I'm up for the alien portion of it, but maybe not so much other things. But anyway, love me some Tom Cruise. That smile, forget it. From day one. So seeing this sort of, you know, I've heard through the years, he's such a nice guy. I've heard like people that worked with him, nice guy.
Yeah.
I felt the same way. I'm like, thank you, Tom. Yeah, that's right. Thinking about the people and the studios and about, you know, the decorum on the set and what you're supposed to do and protocol, you know, come on.
And safety and protect yourselves and fuck you because of us. They're making movies in Hollywood. You're going to fuck up people's jobs or livelihoods. You're going to kill people. And I never wanted to co-host somebody so bad. That's a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. Look, you know, Tom Cruise, I just have to say it. You know, maybe people think of him as just like sort of like this. I mean, he's a fucking mega box office star. This is not an easy thing to do. What he does is not easy. It really isn't. It's not. And War of the Worlds, like I can watch that movie because, you know, I'm totally into the alien thing, but I could watch that movie over and over again because, you know, he's reacting to things that aren't even there. That, you know what I mean? Like, that's not easy. Like, oh, there's a big freaking thing. Look, I have to say it like that. There's a freaking big freaking alien spaceship in the freaking sky. And you got to act like that's real. That's not easy.
Listen,
you do it. Do it right now.
Okay. Spock, there's a big thing in the sky. Hey, there's a big thing coming at my face. How was that? Do I get an Oscar?
I used to say, you do. You get a no. I used to say for $1.2 million. Let's say you're getting paid $1 million.
All right.
For $1.2 million, what is your reaction? Like, if we have a caller, maybe next week they could be on the show. Do we have a caller? If for $1.2 million, I want you to act like there is an alien spaceship in front of you. What are your feelings about that? It's unknown. Tom Cruise, hands down.
All right.
Correct reactions.
Are you giving me direction to pretend like I'm making $1.2 million and to do that right now? Is that
yes, right now? Do it.
Okay.
$1 million to act like there's a freaking alien spaceship in the sky that sucks the life force out of everyone and disintegrates you if you're not careful.
Okay. Cue me to go.
Okay, my cue will be
3, 2, 1. That's how you fucking cue, you dumb fucking twat, man. Jesus Christ, you are fired.
Alien spaceship thing.
No,
okay.
You just cue me.
Okay.
It's improv.
3. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Whoa. Hi, Dad! Hi, you son of a bitch! Hi, you son of a bitch who came down to visit! The end. And scene. How was that? Is that $1.2 million worth?
In a comedy, yeah, definitely. Well,
I'm actressing. You don't get it.
You're actressing. Listen. I could talk about Tom Cruise all day. I do know that I will meet him one day. I'll tell you that right now. I will.
You will.
Right now. Probably after this, after he sees this and some of his people, and then he could be like, okay, you could chill out, Gina. You met me and it's cool.
Well, if you see aliens, it's probably Tom Cruise.
I saw an alien craft last week.
illegal alien craft? Was his registration expired on his plates? Woo! Late. Was he parked in a disabled spot with the incorrect license plate at Walmart? Baby.
It's America's favorite pastime right now during COVID, that so many people are home now. They're like, they don't know what to do with themselves. So they're looking up to the sky. There's probably been more alien or extraterrestrial or UFO sightings in the last, 10 months or whatever this is.
Yeah. You start
Then
hallucinating.
there have been,
Yeah. After sitting at home in a prison cell, you start hallucinating. There I was on my front porch. And then I saw this thing in the sky. And I was like, I never seen nothing like that before. It's called an airplane, you fucking asshole. Cletus, get out of the trailer park. There's life outside of the double wide. And scene.
And see, well, I think it's the History Channel. I can't remember which show it's from, but the guy goes like, the announcer, narrator, whatever. He's like, we are not alone. We have never been alone.
Except for right now in quarantine.
Except for the 11 people that signed off already.
Yeah, listen.
Look at that conservative estimate.
Listen, the fact that these aliens are doing drive-bys right now, they're not coming down while COVID-19 is erupting the fucking earth. They're like, oh, there's a plague. We don't go down to planets with a plague. We're just gonna drive by and haunt somebody else because this is bullshit. That's how aliens talk, by the way.
Right. Well, so let me tell you something about aliens. It's time for a cigarette. Let me tell you something about aliens, all right?
Mm-hmm. Is that what Rocky's Balboa? Alien! Alien!
That'd be a funny spoof, though. Yeah. They're out there. And they're watching us. And
dude,
they don't
I
like
told you to stop watching. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, never mind. It's just Cuomo. Yeah.
Oh, well, he could stay. He could stay. He could stay.
Hey, Andrew. Hi, Daddy.
I saw this one guy. Yeah, go ahead.
I want one of those window things that they made of Cuomo peering in your window at Thanksgiving.
Oh my God!
I need that. I need one of those in my bedroom window.
He just creeps up on that.
It's just like
it's on someone's Instagram. It's really great. It's like you're at a diner and he's outside the window. I know. It's insane.
Yeah.
One more thing. I want to just shout out to the dress I'm wearing.
Okay.
It's 20 years old. And I still fit in it. Suck it.
Atta girl. Hey, there's a lot of 20-year-olds that can fit in me. Woo!
Woo! That's a sound bite right there.
Yep.
So yeah. I was really happy with getting back to Tom. Very happy with his reaction. You know what? I'm a big fan of the outburst. I'm a big fan of just get it out, Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're just seething with like, why is this happening? Why are you people this ignorant?
Yeah. Tom Cruise just said everything that we've been wanting to say to everybody, but that won't fucking adhere to CDC guidelines. That's it. And
Jobs, family, food.
And any man that stands up and pulls a Norma Ray and screams about the union. I just dated myself. Did you see that? You see how I know. High five. High five. Norma Ray, no one's gonna know who's under 50 who Norma Ray is.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I remember that
Field. So when someone especially when a man stands up and totally Norma Rays and just starts cussing and freaking out and taking control, there's nothing hotter than a man that does that like takes fucking control.
Right. Well, my favorite rant, we talked about it, is the Christian Bale one. So So
it's
good.
hot. It's hot.
Tom, right on. Yeah.
So
that's right.
One place that I'm happy to see that women are taking control is actually none other than China. The comedy scene in China, the female comics that are coming up in China in the last 4 or 5 years, it's amazing to watch. There was an article done that they did this whole news clip about these female comics in China where it was never allowed. Women weren't allowed to do
Yes.
stand up in China. Like it was a man's thing. Women
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
look like that. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do that. In the last 4 or 5 years, women comics are really coming up, and it's very empowering. And it just shows like where we are in the world. Like change is really coming. Like you may not see it, it may not feel like it, but that's a huge deal in communist China. That stuff like that's going on. That's a big fucking deal. And
Yeah.
I couldn't understand a fucking word she said, but I think I ended up ordering a chicken chow mein and pork fried rice.
I saw the
I'll
same,
take racist joke, comedy of one, racist joke, comedy of one. Your table's ready.
caller.
Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I
PC
watched
caller,
that.
are you there?
I watched that too. I saw that too, and I was very happy to see that. And also, one of the women said, she heard from a man, and he said, I don't really like that you're swearing.
Yeah.
And I thought she was going to say, go fuck yourself, but she was still polite about her answer.
She's like, oh no, I know. I said,
why can't women?
oh fuck you son of a bitch! Fuck you! Who you? Fuck you! You eat my pussy! Oh no, that's just Canal Street. Thank you. See, it comes and it just comes to me. I'm so brilliant.
It does. You fuck you, buy a bag. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Want to buy a watch? 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 Bag.
The best knockoffs on Canal Street.
Hey, I've knocked a few people off on Canal Street. Hey, how you doing? And in my house,
we got a bag. Yeah.
And in my house, we call it canal. All right. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, but she said, yeah, why can't we swear? Yeah, why can't we swear? Because we're feeling it. We're Tom Cruise in it now.
Yeah. She just stand up. Fucking fighting for people's families and jobs. I'm gonna say the fuck word. So fuck you, Chinaman, motherfucker. You suck my dick, motherfucker.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queens across the board. Queens.
All good.
So what's the other thing we're gonna talk about?
Well, no, yeah, I know. I did.
Speaking of anal, SNL, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I wasn't. We always watch SNL, and it's always before our show. So here we are on a Monday. It's nice to see Kristen Wiig and all, but I was just like, and then then Jim Carrey wasn't back as Biden, so that was different.
Sorry. Yeah, it was just underwhelming.
It was yeah.
And the cold open with the Pence getting the vaccine, it was just like bad.
Sometimes you wonder where there's so many other things to go with, like not that we're like being in it would make us a connoisseur, but there's probably a million things they could have done in it. And so yeah, I felt like you kind of
I just watched it and went, where did we go wrong? I just went,
but nonetheless, I watched it. Nonetheless,
watching it, I just went, where did we go wrong as a society? This whole, like, nobody laughs at shit anymore. No, I mean, it's like if you are on one side or if you identify with one thing, then you automatically have to take on the traits of everything else that goes with it. It's like you can't just be yourself. You can't just laugh at shit and get over your fucking ego and your bullshit and just fucking laugh, because everything is so stale. There was a thing that the Tropicana orange juice had this, came out with this commercial like this last week or so, about like it was like an all-star cast, like Gabrielle Union, what's his face, Jason Bateman, a whole bunch of them were in this commercial, like sneaking alcohol, pretending like during the quarantine, like the stress of being in lockdown and locked in with your family and friends, and how like Gabrielle Union goes into her medicine cabinet and she's mixing a cocktail and she's pretending she's getting something, like they're sneaking alcohol, like just to get through it. And they made it as a joke. Like, it's just silly. Like, everybody's stressed out. basically. Well, the AA and the addicts and the single moms that are addicts went fucking berserk online and said, you're so fucking insensitive to people's problems. You don't fucking get it. How dare you mock addiction? And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why are we still having this conversation
And
after
right.
the fact that everything we've been through the last 4 years, that it turns into this, still we're fighting over shit that people just need to get over. The thing is, people insert their egos into shit and they make it about them. And then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. Oh, you can't say that. It has nothing to do with you. Can't you just kick back and laugh? But no, because they don't. I'm. That's a whole nother Oprah. Maybe I should just shut up.
Well, okay. So on that,
And that makes SNL suck.
well, it like you said, it was underwhelming. But anyway, it's like that. What is it? Is it the 4 agreements? Is that what it's called? Where I think I read like the first few pages of it, where like you make an agreement based on things you're taught by people over the, you know, like we're taught these things. Who the fuck? That's the thing. Like, you make an agreement for what? Who designed these rules, right?
Yeah.
Like, who really? I mean, I think it's an individual choice how you ultimately want. Look, I'm getting serious. How you want to live your life. Well, like some people find me very juvenile, right? Yeah. Very juvenile. You know, you're 50 years old. You shouldn't be doing this. Or you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you to say?
Everything is black and white with people. There's not allowed to have any gray area. And if people would just let individual people have individual shit and treat everybody as an individual, then we wouldn't have these problems. But what they like to do is, what human beings like to do, is box people into a group and label it so they can compartmentalize it and stash it away and handle it, because they can't just let shit fucking be. Just let it be. If a woman wants to strap on and get a dick sewn on and stand up and pee for the rest of her life because that's how she identifies or he identifies, and wants to change his pronoun and fucking whatever, then let him fucking do it. Who cares? It's not hurting anybody.
No, it's not hurting anybody. But the pronoun thing is kind of like
it's a lot.
I'm a she, her. I'm a little I'm overwhelmed with that. I'm like, can I just? I'm a girl or a woman. I'm a girl.
Well, comedian Eddie Izzard.
I'm a she, and I'm a her, and I'm a woman.
Whatever.
Whatever the freak it normally is.
Yeah. Eddie Izzard.
It's a lot, though. That's a lot. That is a lot. And now it's corporate. There are like legitimately corporate rules on how you do this.
Yeah. Well, Eddie Izzard just came out and said he's a she. He identifies as she, her.
Good.
58 years old. And I was like, oh, you look like shit for 58, girl. Ooh,
so what's Caitlyn Jenner?
She's a she. She had it all showed up. You know, everything's cut off. She's cut the tips off. She's got it sewed into a nice vagina. It's very nice. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know she went all.
Well, you have Kardashian money. You could go straight in for the kill. You don't have to go through all the bullshit red tape. Yeah, good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Right. Because you know
what? Who cares?
At the end of the day, who cares? I'm living my life. I got bills to pay. Tom, I am ready to work for you. I will wear my mask. Today, sadly, I have to show Tom, if he's ever going to watch, how I wore my mask.
Your tits? You show your tits? Yeah.
I'm going to play hard to get with Tom Cruise. Anyway.
Oh, please.
So
hard to get. Hard to get me off your dick. That's how hard I'm playing.
So I was walking around because I was not next to people, and I had my mask on my arm.
Right.
In case anyone came, I could take it off and put it on.
Okay.
But then I realized I was sweating, so not exactly the smart move. But if I worked for Tom Cruise, I will go by any guideline he suggests.
Honey, you know what? You know what you should wear as a mask when you work with Tom Cruise?
I know it's coming, but let me just hide behind this for a second.
Okay, get ready. Hide. His ass. Well, that's our show, folks. We've been canceled.
All right, that's our. It actually is kind of close to our show. All right, we got another. We did get a letter. I got an email from our girl in Puerto Rico.
Shut up.
Yeah, she loves us.
I
She
love
loves us.
Rosa.
Rosa. But she had a question this week. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
Rosa. ¿Qué
right.
preguntas? See, I'm so
So
Spanish. You don't get it.
she writes, "Hi, Gina and Christy. Saw your show last week and loved it.
Hola, pendeja putas. I saw your show, right? It was so good, right?
Yeah. She says, just wanted to see if you could give me some advice about my boyfriend, Angel.
Mira, tell me about Angel, if he's fucking cheating on me or not, all right? Because I'm going to cut his fucking dick off if he cheat on me, right? I cut him, right? Are you stupid? Fucking stupid, right?
She says, he wants to have a three-way. What do you think about that? I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Mira, he wants to like have another girl around, and I'm like, only if it's Cardi B, you can do it, but nobody else, because they nasty, girl. We live in the project. I don't want no nasty pussy in my house. Unless it's Cardi B, she's cute, right? She's so cute, right?
She writes, let me have a sip. I know most guys want to try it. What do you think? I love him, but you know how we women are.
Mira, he wants to do it, and I'm like, bitch, if you fucking do it, I'm gonna cut your dick off, right? Because, mira, I got a razor blade on my tongue, so you don't fuck with me, right? I ride the 6 train, motherfucker. You don't know how tough I am, right? You're stupid. Fucking do it. Stupid.
And so, yeah, she was just curious. I don't know how I feel about the three-way. I mean, you know,
well,
I don't know. In my drunken years, there were vain attempts, and I mean vain because I'm vain. Get the fuck out, other person. So that never happened really to any.
Well, the good thing
degree.
is, if you have another bitch in the room, was it another girl or another guy? It depends.
Oh, he wants another girl.
Right. If there's another girl in the room, go ahead, girl. You could just lay there, let them do it, and go to sleep. Bitch, I'm tired. I work so
tired. Exactly. Well, she loves us, and she's going to continue to watch. So,
Rosa, we love you, right? This is for our Spanish-speaking audience. See, what do we need? Closed captioning. You got me. Mira, you're stupid, right? You're so cute.
Yes. So,
Rosa, we love you, mommy.
We love her, and yeah. So that's pretty much that's the events of this week, as we have explained to you here on Lunch Money.
Yeah, and I just want to say to everybody, Merry Crima, Merry Crima, Merry Crima. And for our people down south, Merry Crima. Hope you get Crima presents for the childrens. That's my audition for Tyler Perry. Did I get it?
Okay, so what do you got going on this week? And then I'll tell you what's up with me.
I have Christmas. You know, first of all, this week on Christy Unleashed without JC Best on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock on Gov's Radio and Thursdays at noon on YouTube. My special guest host is none other than the super talented, super funny superstar Tammy Pescatelli. So tune in for that. It's gonna be off the charts.
Great.
And,
Great.
And then I'm having Christmas dinner with Barry Ribs. Hold on, I'm talking. Don't interrupt me, please. Thank you.
Oh my God. And then yes, and I always call Barry, and shout out to Barry. Hi, Barry. And he always says, "Did anyone kiss this side of your face?" And I go, "No." And he's like, "You sure?" And then he kisses my cheek. So shout out. Have a lovely one.
Well, he has teeth now, so it's not so slobbery.
Oh, good.
It's not like a fucking bloodhound kissing you with a drool.
Thank God.
Yo.
Oh my God. We love us some Barry. Well, good.
Live for Barry Ribs. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
for me, it's quiet. I may, there's a couple friends I might, hang out with. I've got a couple projects in the works. I have a friend, comic, that knows a couple people down here in Florida with a number of venues. So we're gonna take some meetings this week. So we'll see how it goes. So it's all good in the hood here in sunny Florida. Sunny, sunshine, statey stuff. Yeah. And by the way, people, if you're watching this, please follow Sunshine State Comedy on Instagram. Sunshine State Comedy on Instagram.
Isn't it Sunshine _state _ comedy?
It
on
is.
Instagram? Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure so they know.
It's a
And
palm tree. Follow it. If you ever want to get booked in Florida with a show
Yeah.
that I'm doing, it would be
If-
easier to find you that way.
yeah,
Thank
and if
you.
you don't follow it, you're not getting booked. Sorry. Anyway,
And just like the Chinese girl said, go fuck yourself.
oh fucking you, fucking
Fucking
you.
you.
And,
Okay.
so listen to us Mondays, every Monday at noon on Facebook Live and YouTube. Follow the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/C/Christy Miller Comedy. We love you. Follow me on Instagram at Christy Miller Comedy and on Twitter at bitchy slambora.
Mhm.
And love you guys. See you
Love you
next
guys.
Monday.
Peace.